awkward. All right, you guys are good to go. We have Guy Hero showing off his favorite move on stream. Nick getting offended that this weekly is not being taken as seriously as it should be. Yeah, we're good. Nick still being offended that this weekly is not being handled with the gravitas of a usual weekly. I'm just messing with him. Rosalina versus Mega Man. I can only imagine this matchup sucks for Mega Man. Anyone with a projectile just wants to punch themselves in the nads when they see Rosalina get picked against them. Sorry, esports. That's beside the point, though. You can't ever I will always live by this philosophy, is that you can't discount the character as long as the player can pull through. So I usually word it differently each time, but both of these players are very solid at their respective characters. So I'm very interested to see how this set is going to go. Nice awareness, as always. It's something you got to do when you're fighting Rosa. I like the scene when as soon as you knock Rosa away, you should still probably throw your shield up if Luma's nearby, because they will get that little chip damage in. It's enough to set you up for one of Rosa's deadly combos. We always like to complain about Rosa here, but it's only because she's such a great character at really what she does. I mean, even without Luma, she still has potential, but she is severely crippled without it. Luma's basically like a tiny little crutch. I think tries to go for the ledge trump back air. Doesn't quite get it, though. Kind of slips up on that one. Lemons. Ooh. Rosalina's lightweight going to work against her, as Airman is going to take that game. Or game? Yeah, that was the whole game. I'm sorry, guys. Take that first stock off of Rosalina. That's kind of the one advantage Mega Man does have over Rosalina that I see, is the sheer weight difference. Yes, Rosalina has great KO potential, but Mega Man is probably, if I remember correctly, he's like 14th, 15th heaviest character. Oh, saved his jump. That was very smart by Guy Hero. I really thought he was dead. That's one thing I also love about Mega Man, is that he's one of those characters that can actually jump after his up B. I'm pretty sure he's the only one. I don't know if Sonic can or not. I've never really understood Sonic's up B, honestly. I think if he hasn't used his jump, he can. It's very similar to Mega Man's. Fun fact, when this game was first released, all 3 third-party characters involved their up Bs platforming off of something. So Pac-Man's was a trampoline, Mega Man's was Rush Coil, and Sonic's was a spring. But while I'm yammering about useless minutia, we have Guy Hero losing his stock to Rosalina, but he was at a pretty high %. So he did get some good extra credit that stock, but let's see what kind of kind of adaptations Nick can make on this next stock. He's already doing a great job racking up damage, because between the two of these characters, Rosalina and Luma are going to have a much better time racking up damage due to jab and some other factors that just make it a lot easier to combo Guy Hero or Mega Man. One thing that does help, though, is I did say that the weight difference is going to help Guy Hero. It's going to help him live longer, but heavier characters often are easier to combo as a result, so it can be a little difficult to work with. But, you know, you got to take what you can get with the advantages. You just got to accept that there's going to be some disadvantages that come packed with them. Ooh, goes for the up smash, but doesn't quite get the complete up smash due to Metal Blade. Stopping that move for Guy Hero's sake, pretty helpful. If he can get rid of that Luma, I can see him confidently, taking the rest of this game. It's the first time we've actually seen Nick use his down B, which is pretty good. It's good to. It can be a good move to use. Ooh, that was a solid edge guard there by Guy Hero taking that game. But yeah, it was also good. It was also really nice to see Nick just playing safely, not using the down B every single time the opportunity came up, because he is fighting a projectile-heavy character. Instead, he was using it sparingly. I didn't really see him use it too often, at least successfully. I noticed it more that towards the end there when he actually nailed it. But it was good. It was good of him to do that. So worked out. All right, looks like we're going to Town and City, otherwise known as Town and Luma. I know they used to call it Town and Diddy when this game first came out, because it's just how he just wreaked havoc on that stage. But I feel like Town and Luma is more appropriate these days. Or Town and DK, I don't know. I guess DK could still apply to Diddy, though, Town and Donkey. And it doesn't work as well as Town and Diddy, but that's beside the point. Sorry, my commentary is a little off kilter right now. But I guarantee you this stage is going to work out way better for Rosa's favor. And it's not even like Nick played that poorly last game. He actually did some really great stuff. But those platforms are really going to help those up air strings that Rosa is known for killing people without Luma. With Luma, though, it's a totally different story. But, you know, he can still pull it off with Luma. I think the main kill part of Rosalina's up air still relies on her regular up B. I don't think she actually needs Luma around for it. I don't know if Luma enhances the power of up air at all, but, you know, could. Using down B right as that Crash Bomber was going to connect with him. Very smart. I love seeing Guy Hero use the Leaf Shield for the grab to get a free grab. And that back air doesn't quite seal it, but it puts them at pretty even percents. Ooh, wow, that was a tricky setup there by Guy Hero. It didn't quite work out, but I love seeing the effort from it. Rosalina just playing it smart, you know, staying back, just approaching with jabs. A lot of people hate that about Rosalina, but you can't really get mad at someone who's using something that's optimal. It's frustrating, but you got to deal with it. It's like, I mean, it could be worse. We could have two Bayonettas on screen right now, seeing who could get the first side B. Honestly, yep, Bayonetta assault jokes, they never get old. But that is beside the point. Because Rosa's jab, like I said, it can be annoying, but it's extremely pivotal to her gameplay. And nice up air by Nick. Taking that stock, missing the stage tech on Guy Hero's part. But, see what kind of adaptations we can see from Guy Hero. See if we can pull back what he was using in game one. I'm honestly surprised that back air didn't connect. I understand it's a multi-hit move, and the powerful hit of the move is until the very end, but none of that hit. I guess that was just how good Legend Invincibility was. Ooh, patience on the up air, but nice by Guy Hero to jump out of it. Lots of jabs. And that back air is going to seal the deal. Because relative to most characters, Rosalina is very light. We're going to need that extra credit, though, is going to help Nick. Could seal this stock a bit earlier. Guy Hero is really going to need to change up his game plan a little bit to get that damage, fix everything. He did a great job. Ooh, wow. I'm not sure if I think Nick already did jump out of that, so it wasn't that bad. But you know, if he jumps out of that up air, that can actually kill him, because the wind box on Mega Man's up air, very potent move, very potent wind box. It's not like a Game & Watch it's not like a Game & Watch wind box where every single one of his moves has like a wind box that can kill you at like 20. But ooh, nice air dodge, getting out of dodge, keeping his shield up while Luma's around, just, you know, playing it safe, getting out of Luma's way that time. Guy Hero being really proficient at ledge here. Missing that tech almost cost him. That's one of the harder things to deal with about Town and City, is that when those platforms are coming back in, they can cause a real problem with your tech game, or they can just cause you to die as they're leaving if you land on it without teching. And another down air is going to seal that set for Guy Hero. That was a really, really good comeback by Guy Hero. But Nick was doing some great work there with Rosa. Great job to both players. That was a really interesting set. I liked seeing adaptations from both players. They both did great stuff. Just all around great plays from both players. It's unfortunate to see Nick sent to losers, but you know, he's a force to be reckoned with. So it's only a matter of time before he could get his rematch with Guy Hero.